And I'm pleased to yield 2 minutes to the chairman of the subcommittee on readiness, Mr. Wilson of South Carolina.
The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the House Armed Services Committee Chairman Mac Thornberry for his determined leadership to promote peace through strength. I'm grateful to support H.R. 2810, the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2018. First of all, I'd like to thank my colleague and ranking member, Congresswoman Madeline Badillo of Guam, for her tireless efforts and participation in this process, and also thank the Readiness Subcommittee members of the House Armed Services Committee on both sides of the aisle for bipartisan input for this bill. The creation of the 2018 National Defense Authorization Act truly was bipartisan. Mr. Chairman, over the past several months, we've heard testimony from every military service branch about the urgent need to address the alarming readiness shortfalls. Their testimonies were sobering, confirming Congress must take bold action. Here today, we have the responsibility of reducing the risk to our service members by making sure they are well supported and that the equipment they use is properly maintained and combat ready. There are numerous important readiness provisions in the authorization, including adding over $2 billion to long-neglected facilities sustainment, restoration, and modernization accounts, gives the Department of Defense more responsive facility constructive repair and real estate authorities for more efficient use of DoD resources, extends multiple temporary hiring authorities to allow the Department of Defense to fill critical manpower gaps, in particular in our defense industrial base, our depots, arsenals, and shipyards. None of the readiness provisions are arbitrary. They are specifically targeted to stop, and as much as possible, to reverse the decline of the readiness of our armed forces so we can continue to combat and deter the threats of national security around the world. I strongly support H.R. 2810, the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2018, and encourage my colleagues in the House to support it as well. I yield back.